makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me
Hey, hey, hey. Y'all know what this is. We back. Yes, sir. If you're a real ninja and you know it, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to be a real ninja, hit the subscribe button, baby. Y'all know what's going on. Let me take this damn mask off. Whew. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Niggas and Nerds news segment of the channel. I understand everybody can't say the N-word, therefore the word ninja is available to you, even though I know you be saying it on the low, but it's a secret between you and I. Don't worry about it. All right? Guys, we are on the road to 5,000. So keep sharing the videos, keep liking, subscribing, commenting, all of that. I am on Rumble now. So for all you Rumblers out there, go ahead and add me on there too. Just get me popping on there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another Witcher video. Now I'm sitting in the house right now the day after Christmas, and the Witcher Blood Origin dropped yesterday, and after it dropped, apparently it brought a meteor with it because the water stopped working here in Atlanta or some shit, and now the heat is no longer working. So as you can see, I'm sitting here in my personal igloo recording this video. It's cold as shit. I ain't got no water, so it is what it is. But The Witcher Blood Origin has Netflix's worst audience scores of all time. Shout out to our boy Paul Tassi, who has us blocked on Twitter, by the way. That fucking square. Anyway, what once seemed like it could be Netflix's answer to Game of Thrones seems like it's in serious trouble. The Witcher has lost Henry Cavill and its star after next season, and its attempt trying to expand its universe with a new live action show seems to be going disastrously. The good news first, The Witcher Blood Origin is currently the #1 show on Netflix, indicating it's got great viewership to propel it over the likes of Wednesday and Emily in Paris. I bet you that's cap. It won't be there next week. The bad news, what people are actually watching may make them wish they hadn't bothered. Right now, in addition to having pretty poor critic scores, Blood Origin has literally the worst audience scores for a major Netflix original I've ever seen. Now, I didn't originally wanted to focus on this article per se, because we already knew what the audience score was. It dropped 2% since we last covered it. It's a terrible show. I won't be wasting my time on it. What I really wanted to focus on is this bullshit. When you see this bullshit here, I need CD Projekt Red front and center, because I'm done talking to Netflix. Netflix obviously doesn't want to give us any answers. They don't want to give us anything we want. So we got to talk to CD Projekt Red. Netflix, The Witcher Blood Origin showrunner says, "You never write exactly for the fans." Guys, what in the world is... she says it's just a massive fan base. You're never going to satisfy everybody. Let's see what she says. Amid numerous headlines about The Witcher star Henry Cavill leaving the Netflix series, the franchise continues with Blood Origin, a prequel to the story. Fans of The Witcher have become increasingly vocal with their opinions of the Netflix adaptation of the famed franchise, including Cavill's departure, but showrunner Declan DeBarra stressed that despite fans of the franchise being particularly passionate about the narrative, it's not constructive to write specifically to serve a fan base. You never write exactly for the fans. It is impossible because every person has their own version of the book in their head, their own version of Geralt, their own version of Yennefer, their own version of Conjunction of the Spheres. It's just such a massive fan base, and you're never going to satisfy everybody. That is cap. That is major cap. That is such cap. People love the characters and the settings and the story for what they are, because that's what the original writer made them to be. If you was actually a fan of the source material, you wouldn't feel like you would be writing for the fans, because you would be writing the story that you grew up loving. This makes no sense. See, if you're not a fan of the stuff that you're writing, absolutely, positively, 1000% is going to be a chore, because you have to figure out how to satisfy a fan base you don't know nothing about. That's what we're talking about here. So our job as storytellers is to tell the best through line, the strongest story we can, and we love this stuff. No, you don't. We're passionate about it. No, you're not. So it's finding that through line that will hopefully tell a story that will bring everybody on board going forward. It will bring nobody on board. And here's the thing. You're saying it's hard to satisfy everybody. You're satisfying nobody. What are we talking about here? Look at the scores. You're satisfying nobody. Nobody asked for this prequel series. This shit has nothing to do with The Witcher. What? This is madness, man. Holy, I might have to bring out Ghetto Mickey for this. This is terrible. Alright, one of the things from the very beginning that I wanted with this franchise is to show that the fantasy is actually for everyone. Oh, so now we start to get into what's really going on here. I didn't come into The Witcher as someone who had played dedicated hours on the game. We obviously can tell. I'd read the first few books and I had fallen in love with them, even before I was asked to do the series. Let's continue. I then read the rest of them and I realized, wow, this series is actually for everybody. For a lot of people. That's why for me, I elevated a few more female characters. Well, there you fucking go. What in the, who the hell asked you for that? That's the problem. See, when I told y'all, when it comes to Hollywood, women are hard to work with because they have their own agenda. You elevated a few female characters. Nobody reads or plays The Witcher for the female characters. I mean, we love them for the characters that they are because they're supportive characters. We want Geralt. Lord have mercy, I thought Disney was bad. This is fucking terrible. Where was I? We are all about diversity, inclusion, making sure that the world that we're representing on screen represents the world in front of us and showing that fantasy welcomes everybody. Right, because we all watch fantasy series to see the world we live in today. You gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. This is absolutely terrible. This is absolutely terrible. This is madness, man. What in the world? They just won't let I keep telling y'all, call me a misogynist, tell me that I hate women, say whatever you want to say. I'm telling you, women are hard to work with in Hollywood because they have their own agenda that's far above making money and entertaining the audience. She elevated female characters that nobody cares about. Nobody. Do you see people? How many people you see running around cosplaying as Yennefer? People of Geralt. I'm sorry to tell you. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I will talk to y'all later.
Let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby.